An establishment of religion is an established church, and the most commonly understood established church at the time of the founding was the Church of England. There were a number of legal obligations attached in Virginia, for example, colonial Virginia. You had to go to church. Now, if you were sick, you didn't. I mean, there were various excuses, but essentially, church attendance was mandatory. You had to give to the church. Now, give is the wrong word, since give sounds like a gift. It was more like a religious tax than a religious gift. You had to contribute, you had to attend, and practice in other religions other than the Church of England was suppressed. Only a few other religions were permitted to conduct worship services in colonial Virginia. So this is a whole system under which the established church was the only one for most people, and it was legally obligatory. There was a particular concern that we didn't want a national church, and that was because different religions tended to be predominant in different parts of the country, and they knew that if we tried to have one national church, it would be, it would lead to probably even civil war, but it certainly would be a mess. But at the same time, so the First Amendment is specifically about Congress, that is to say, about the national government. But at the same period of time, at the founding, almost every state, I believe every state that had a state constitution, had some form of free exercise clause. This is an almost universally recognized right. And then, although at the time of the Bill of Rights, several states, almost half of the states, continue to have a form of establishment of religion. These were debated on a state-by-state basis, and between the adoption of the Bill of Rights in 1791 and several decades later, the last one being 1833, each of the states that had an established church dismantled it, most of them incorporating their own sort of mini establishment clauses in their own state constitutions.